In the next few minutes, we'll quickly walk through the key features of our Xero integration and how to start processing invoices with Hive today. Let's jump in. Once you've connected your Xero account, you'll see your list of customers. You can click on a customer to see the invoicing setup screen. You then have the option to manually process invoices or set them up for automatic invoicing on the certain day of a month. For our example, we'll manually process an invoice so we can see what it looks like in Xero. With Hive, you'll be able to send time-tracked, project budgets, other costs, and amount from specific action cards into Xero as line items for your invoice. By clicking Send Invoice, an invoice will be created in Xero as a draft. Now let's walk through each of these options together. When you select time tracking as a data source for your invoice, you also want to choose which projects to include, a date range for that time, any specific time categories, and how you'd like to group this data. Once this gets sent into an invoice, the line items will show with one row per grouping. When you select project budgets as a data source, it's going to look at any budgets set up on your project overview and the bill date set on the budget. That date will determine when it gets passed into the invoice. So for this option, you'll again choose your projects to include and a start and end date. Any bill dates on your budgets that fall within that date range will be added as line items to your invoice. The line items will show as one row per budget that was brought into the invoice. Other costs can be created in Project Overview to track a project's fixed expenses. When passing other costs from Hive into Xero, you'll choose which projects and start and end date. Any costs within that time frame will be added as line items to your invoice. You can also send a rate from an action card to Xero when that action card is completed. For this option, you'll select Actions Completed as the invoice type. This option will require you to set up a number custom field for action cards where you would enter a rate or amount for that deliverable. In this example, I've created a custom field called Rate, where I'll put the amount I want to invoice when this deliverable is marked complete. This is a great option for invoicing against project milestones as they get finished, rather than on a specific date. You'll also set a date range for actions completed and any actions that were marked complete within that time frame, and also have your custom field populated with the value will be added as line items on your invoice, as you can see in this example. And lastly, if you want to automate your invoices to create a new invoice draft within Xero on a specific day, you can simply toggle on automatic invoicing, choose your data sources, and let Hive do the rest. Thanks for watching.